Hello, everyone. In today's lecture, I'm going to explain line by line another heartfelt sonnet by William Shakespeare, Sonnet 108. But before I start, if you're new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more easy and detailed poetry explanations. Let me tell you the background of it so you will understand it. This sonnet is about Shakespeare's deep and unchanging love for a young man, often called the fair youth. In the poem, he says that there is nothing new left to write because he has already expressed all his feelings many times. But just like a prayer is repeated daily with devotion, he continues to express his love every day in the same way. He explains that true love doesn't grow old or fade with time, even if the body ages and beauty changes. The love inside stays fresh and alive. The sonnet is addressed to someone very dear to the poet, and the main theme is eternal love that remains strong and meaningful, no matter how much time passes or how people change on the outside. Let's start it line by line. What's in the brain that ink may character? Shakespeare opens the sonnet with a reflective question. He is asking, is there anything left in my mind? Any thought or feeling that I haven't already written down? The phrase ink may character means that can be written down with ink. He is using the metaphor of writing to express love or emotion. So in simple terms, he's wondering whether there's any new idea or emotion in his heart or mind that is still worth putting into words. This line shows his concern that he may have already expressed everything he could about his love, and perhaps he has nothing new left to say. Simply, it means he is asking that what is left in his brain to write it down. And then says, which hath not figured to thee my true spirit? Here, he continues questioning whether he has already expressed everything within himself to his beloved. Simply, Shakespeare is saying, is there anything inside my mind that I haven't already shown you, that hasn't already expressed the real me? The word figured means to show, describe, or represent. The phrase true spirit means his real feelings, his soul, or his true self. So in very simple words, he's asking, haven't I already shown you everything about who I truly am? He feels that through all his writing and loving words, he has already shared his entire heart and soul with the person he loves. This line continues the idea that his mind, thoughts, and emotions have been fully revealed through his poetry. What's new to speak, what now to register? In this line, again, he is basically asking, what new thing can I say or write now? The word speak means to say something, and register means to write down or record. He is wondering if there's anything left for him to express that he hasn't already said before. In simple words, he's saying, is there anything new I can possibly say or write about my love for you that I haven't already said? This line continues the thought from the previous lines, that he has already expressed everything from his heart, and nothing new is left to add. It shows how deeply and completely he feels he has loved and expressed that love. And then says, that may express my love or thy dear merit? Here Shakespeare is continuing his thought from the previous line. He is asking, is there anything new I can say that would truly express how much I love you or how wonderful you are? The word express means to show or communicate. Love is his deep affection, and thy dear merit means your great worth or value. So in the simplest words, he's saying, is there anything I haven't already said that could show how deeply I love you or how amazing you truly are? This line shows how he feels that no words are enough anymore. He's already said so much. And still it doesn't fully capture his feelings or the beloved's worth. Nothing, sweet boy. But yet, like prayers divine, now he answers his previous question by saying nothing, meaning there's nothing new left to say. He affectionately calls his beloved sweet boy, which shows tenderness and love. Then he adds, but yet, like prayers divine, meaning even though there's nothing new to say, he still repeats his words of love, just like people repeat holy prayers every day. Prayers divine refers to sacred prayers that are recited over and over not because they're new, but because they are important and meaningful. So in simple words, Shakespeare is saying, there's nothing new I can say about my love for you. But just like sacred prayers, I repeat the same loving words every day because they matter so much. This line shows his devotion and the sacred feeling he attaches to his love. I must each day say o'er the very same. Here, Shakespeare continues the thought from the previous line. He says that he must repeat the same loving words every day, just like one might repeat a prayer. The phrase say o'er means say over again or repeat, and the very same refers to the same words or feelings he has already expressed. So in simple terms, he's saying, every single day, I have to say the same things again and again. But this repetition doesn't come from boredom. It's done out of love and devotion. Just like someone repeating a meaningful prayer every day. This line shows that even though he has no new words, the love behind his repeated words stays sincere and strong. Counting no old thing old, thou mine, I thine. It means that he doesn't consider anything about their love to be old or worn out, even if it's been expressed many times. The phrase counting no old thing old means that he refuses to see anything as outdated or repetitive, especially when it comes to love. Then he says, thou mine, I thine, which means you are mine and I am yours. So in simple words, he's saying, even though I say the same loving things every day, they never feel old to me because our love is always fresh. You belong to me and I belong to you. This line beautifully shows that true love never becomes stale. It stays alive and meaningful, no matter how often it's repeated. Even as when first I hallowed thy fair name, it means that he still honors and cherishes his beloved's name with the same deep love and respect as he did when he first fell in love. The word hallowed means to make something holy or sacred, and thy fair name refers to the beloved's good and beautiful reputation or identity. So in simple words, he's saying, I still love and respect you just as much as I did at the very beginning when I first made your name sacred in my heart. This line emphasizes that his feelings have not faded over time. His devotion remains as fresh and strong as it was on the first day. So that eternal love in love's fresh case. Now Shakespeare moves into a more abstract thought. He is saying that true, everlasting love, eternal love, can always appear new and fresh, even after a long time. The phrase love's fresh case means love in a new form or appearance, like putting something old in a new container. So in simple words, he's saying, my love for you is eternal, but it always feels new and alive, as if it's been freshly born. He's expressing that real love doesn't grow old or stale. It keeps renewing itself in the heart, staying just as passionate and meaningful as it was at the start. And then says, weighs not the dust and injury of age. It means that true and eternal love does not consider or get affected by the physical and emotional effects of growing older. The word weighs means to measure or judge. Dust is a poetic way of referring to the decay, fading beauty, or passing of time, and injury refers to the harm or damage that time and age can bring, like wrinkles, tiredness, or emotional scars. Age here represents the natural process of growing older. So when he says, weighs not the dust and injury of age, he means that his deep and spiritual love is not concerned with these outward or physical changes. In simple words, he's saying, my love doesn't judge or care about the effects of aging. I love you just as much now as I did before, no matter what time has done. This line shows the strength of his devotion. It's not based on appearances or youth, but on something far deeper and more lasting, nor gives to necessary wrinkles place. In this line, Shakespeare continues the thought from the previous one, emphasizing that true love does not pay attention to or make room for the signs of aging, specifically wrinkles, which are described here as necessary because they are a natural and unavoidable part of growing older. The phrase gives place means to acknowledge, accept, or let something take importance. So when he says nor gives to necessary wrinkles place, he means that even though wrinkles must come with age Eternal love does not allow them to affect how one feels or sees the beloved. In simple terms, Shakespeare is saying, real love doesn't care about wrinkles or growing old. It doesn't let those things matter. He's showing that deep, lasting love is blind to time's effects and continues to see the beloved as beautiful and precious, just as in the beginning, but makes antiquity for aye his page. This is a beautiful metaphor. It means that true, everlasting love does not fight against old age. It actually turns age into its servant. The word antiquity means old age. For aye means forever. And a page was a young servant or helper in noble households. So Shakespeare is using a metaphor here. Instead of letting age harm or weaken love, love takes control and makes age serve it, like a page who follows and assists his master. In very simple terms, he's saying, real love is so strong that it turns aging into something helpful, not something that gets in the way. Love stays powerful and beautiful even as time passes. This shows that love, when true, grows deeper and more meaningful, using even old age to its advantage. Finding the first conceit of love their bread, it means that true love always returns to its original feeling, the first idea or emotion of love that started it all. The word conceit means a thought or idea, and their bread means that the idea was born or created in the beginning of their relationship. So, in simple and clear words, he means, even as we grow older, my love still goes back to the same feeling I had for you when I first fell in love with you. He's saying that time hasn't changed that original love. It's still alive inside him, just like it was at the start. True love, according to Shakespeare, doesn't fade or grow old. It keeps going back to that beautiful first moment, where time and outward form would show it dead. In this final line of the sonnet, Shakespeare explains that although time, meaning aging, and outward form, which refers to physical appearance or looks, might make it seem like love has faded or died, it actually hasn't. The phrase would show it dead means that on the outside, love might appear to be gone because of wrinkles, age, or changes in beauty, but deep inside, the love is still alive and strong. So in simple terms, he's saying, even if time and changes in how we look suggest that love has died, the truth is that real love still lives on inside me. This line powerfully ends the poem by showing that true love is not based on appearance or age, but on something much deeper and everlasting. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this line-by-line explanation. If you found it helpful, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such poetry lectures. See you in the next one.